Hello, we're back in action again. And what is this light? What is this light? Refracting. Let's tune in to the frequency. Must be my upgrades. Am I glowing? Beautiful. Let's tune in, tap in, and get in on messages for us today. What does Spirit want us to consider, think about, apply, release, embody, and all that jazz? What? Okay, let's get a card from this deck. I still have my nose thing. Interbeing. Okay, yes. Let's talk about how we engage with others in the world, not just others, other things with other. Yes. With the things that we affect, which is everything. Everything is connected, and therefore every action creates a reaction. This is our basis of our interbeingness, right? How all things are connected, how one affects the other, how your tending of your garden supports, stimulates all creatures and living things that move in and out through your spaces, right? Yes, this is our connectedness. This is our symbiosis, our gorgeousness. This is our gorgeousness. What do we have here? Oh, we've got so many things. Okay. Who's coming out first? Emergence. Emergent. Emergency. Emergency. Oh, that's urgent. Urgent. Okay. The energy of emergence helps you leave your cocoon once and for all without any insecurity or doubt, right? Yes. We don't want any of that crap holding us back anymore. Openness to the holy, look at how vibrant that is. Like, what is going on with this light? It's not, it's cloudy. Oh, I do see blue. Okay, anyways. Bam, right? This is your openness to be able to take an honest look at yourself and eliminate anything that may be getting in your way, that may be disrupting or stalling out, right? People, places, things, internal, external. your openness to receive and perceive all of the things. Very important. Because, when you're closed off, it's harder to receive things and perceive things. Okay. And duality. Okay. Yes, we live in a dichotomous environment. We are dualistic in nature, right? The masculine and the feminine within, the light and the shadow within, the integration and the balancing of these aspects within self, us being the tipping point that finds that balance. Yes, okay. And the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, yes. Wow. Wow. Light codes are beaming in. Beautiful. We'll take them. Okay, the earth energy of wisdom centers you in your body, okay, as the tipping point. This is your wisdom center, the place that, the part of you that determines what is what, why is why, and where is where, right? What you gotta do, what you gotta let go of, what you gotta integrate, what you have to set boundaries around, for, with, against. And it is beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, your ability to do this, receiving of the messages from your higher being, higher self. Okay, this is learning. This is part of your openness, right? To be able to take in new information and apply it, integrate it. When you have an open mind, you are able to take in new information and apply it to what you thought you knew before you got this new piece of information. Reintegrate it, integrate it in, and adjust and adapt and evolve, right? One must be open to evolve. Okay. What's it? Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna find. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna blow my nose. 1 second. Oh, that's hi. I'm back. Okay. Kina's the barn owl. The acquisition of wisdom, knowledge, and insight has been the owl's forte since the beginning of time. They have sharp eyes that can see in the dark what others need light to perceive. The companion of many goddesses across many cultures, the owl is the holder of their occult secrets. For the unaware creature, they can be fearsome. Where is that? Where is? Oh, up here. Right? I don't have a. I don't have a way of keeping it up there. Okay. Keena's has the hot, bright energy of fire and the illuminating torch. It represents the search for truth and knowledge and a burning creative drive. In a reading, Keena's speaks of artistic and technical ability and honing your craft. Lighting your way through the dark, it encourages you to be a self starter and to take initiative guided by curiosity and intelligence. Beautiful, which is your inner child and your inner wise one in peaceful co-resonance. Co-resonance. Okay. Let's do it. Let's tap on in. and see what comes up for us in our interbeingness. I'm also getting the peacock being seen. The peacock has a flame on its head like a candle in the light, like an illuminating torch. And the blinks, protection. Multi-dimensional protection. What would it feel like to emerge into your day knowing that you are divinely protected? How would you engage? How would you interact? How would you move forwards with a whole lot of confidence, right? Yes. A whole lot of confidence. Okay. Okay. Interbeingness. Beautiful. It's the Two of Cups. We can make it if we try. It's the Two of Cups. You and I. Gorgeous. What can I say? Two overflowing cups coming together. 1111. This is the pillar. This is the Four of Wands. This is gorgeous meeting of minds. This is mutually beneficial. This is gorgeous expansion. This is a equal give and take. Did I say reciprocity? I'm gonna say it again, because when you have experienced relationships that always took and gave, only minutely, and only after you had to overgive and demand and remind and work really, really hard. And then even then you got the bare minimum tossed your way, like, fine, I'll give you something, right? This is not mutual beautifulness. This is something else that we're no longer engaging in, okay? Because the wheel has turned. The wheel has turned, and now it is only about beautiful reciprocating relationships, right? In your business, in your life, in all of the areas, okay? This is part of your transitioning, your emerging into one who is able to recognize, to perceive, the openness to receive, right? You know the difference. You know what the difference feels like, and you are investing in the things that feel good, okay? And this is how you affect the whole. The one affects the many. This is part of your interbeingness. This is your contribution. Sovereignty is also about a holding of your frequency, of your resonance, of what it is that you have to give, right? We were talking about how in the last one, if you don't know, this is a journey, right? And they all interconnect and feed off of each other. They're also multidimensional and timeless. So whenever you arrive, you are meant to, whatever messages you glean, you are meant to. But if you are resonating, there are many, many, many stepping stones along this path that can be beneficial. Okay. So How you engage with the world changes as you accept your power and what you bring, right? When you are unsure, uncertain, and insecure and needing someone else to validate you or show you your worth, you show up differently, right? You show up with the whatever you say, right? Whatever you want to give me, I'll take whatever you think is best. This is different than when you know what you're bringing, right? When you know what you're worth and you're like, this is how much this costs. If that works for you, great. If it doesn't, great, because there are others that it works for, right? It's a different level of confidence. So this Knight of Swords here, this is my Sentinel card, the bouncer, right? Your energetic bouncer who feels it out and is like, this is a safe reciprocation environment. Let me see your credentials, right? And if you're like, oh yeah, I just want to tap in there and just take a bunch of stuff and I'm not going to leave anything. And they're like, no, right? No, that's not going to fly. And they're like, no, I've done this for years. It's fine. Like, I'll just go in, I'll just take whatever I want, and then I'll be out of there. Right? And it's like, no, we're not doing that anymore. That was the old way. This new way, that's not going to happen. Because you've tightened your knowing game, okay? You've become and embodied the high priestess, the one who intuits, who feels, who knows, who senses, who sees, who reads multidimensionally. You're reading beyond the surface, right? And this comes in tandem with your knowing of self. You have to trust what you know, right? And to trust what you know, you have to embody it. You have to feel it. You have to be open to it, right? You have to experience and engage in your own being and balancing. I just posted a note on where are we? YouTube. Are they just a post? I posted. Yeah. Well, you post a video. Anyways, it's a screenshot that I found, I came across, and it was something about the people that you engage with. Choose wisely. So check it out, or if it comes across your feed. Okay. Yes. See, this is what is on the way out. This is your sense of worth, right? Am I going in or am I staying out in the cold? It's no longer a conversation. It's no longer a debate. It's no longer an uncertainty. You've gone in. You've gone into the heart space. You've embraced the warmth. You've tended your own heart flame. This is how you become an overflowing cup. You have to become an overflowing cup before you start magnetizing in towards you other overflowing cups. This is part of the wheel turning. Life, right? Life in the cold versus life in the warmth. And the cold is out and the warmth is in. Okay. Yes. This is who you are emerging. You are emerging into the warmth, into the heart space, into your knowing, your wisdom center. And you are following all the signs and synchronicities from your divine spirit team on the way there. Confirmations, right? Little nods, little supports, little supports that tap in and validate for you. This is why you had to reach this point, because it is through these eyes, through the eyes of the high priestess or high priest, right? We're talking about energy, that you are able to discern, to see, to know, to feel, to do all of the things, and to recognize those signs and synchronicities from the divine, right? From your spirit team. Yes, you got there. You got there. And you are rewarded the perspective of being there, of getting there. This is why it's a self-propelled ascension, because of free will, right? You have to get yourself there, and then the rewards from doing it, from being there, from perceiving it, from getting there, from balancing, from all of the things, reveal themselves, come about. Okay. Yes, things are growing in your favor. The more that you center and ground and connect, right? We've got this staff connecting your intuitiveness with the earth, right? Your groundedness with your higher self, and you, the center, who taps in, who connects, who hears, who receives, who perceives, right? Who is the high priestess. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And this is because you've already established yourself. You are an overflowing cup. So this is offers. This is more liquid sunshine pouring into your cup. This is opportunities, ideas, inspirations, people, places, and things that present themselves to you because you are in receiving mode, because you are holding the frequency of love. Love offers come to you. And, you know, your ability to discern and gauge which ones get to overflow with you. Something like that. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come. Oh, these guys. Okay. The telepathy oracle cards. Let's see what they have to say. Those ones. Okay, right off the get-go, openness. Beautiful confirmation. Be open to receiving divine guidance in relationships. Okay? Yes. When in doubt, meditate it out, right? Beautiful. We've got enlightenment. Okay, gorgeous. This is this process of enlightenment, of maintenance, maintaining your lightness, right? People assume that enlightenment is a place that you reach, and once you get there, you're golden. Kind of, but there is maintenance involved. It is because we live in a dichotomous world. We live in um, both the light and the shadow, and so the environment. This is part of the interbeingness, right? Um, interbeing with others on various stages of their enlightenment process. Um, so your maintenance of self, this is why you have to get there on your own, because you have to develop the muscle memory. You have to develop the discipline and the dedication to maintaining your frequency. Okay. And we've got 1111, which when I put the camera down to start recording, I noticed it was 11:11. So this sort of thing validates this sort of thing. Okay, we got an 11 in between here, right? 11:11, 11:11, whichever way you want to look at it. It's all equals gorgeous, balanced union of gorgeousness. Okay, it's a balanced union of gorgeousness. We've got emotion. Look into the depths of your emotion, okay? And I want to link it with your bouncer card here. Your ability to discern, to feel. This is your check-in, right? When you've reached a new baseline with your nervous system of peace, you're going to notice when you're engaging with someone, something, somewhere, and it is triggering your nervous system to respond. This is how your emotion can also aid in the leading you in the confirming of whatever it is, whatever you've got to do, right? Your discernment. Are you coming in, or do you need a little bit more time out before you come in, right? Okay, even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. Okay, this is part of this journey that we are on, right? It is, there are twists and turns, there are dead ends, and there are surprising reveals and delights, right? This is the thing with the twists and turns. You can't see what's around the corner. It could be awesome, or it could be not so much. And your ability to, if it's awesome, frolic and bask and milk that awesomeness. And if it's not so awesome, to turn around and find another route, right? Okay. This is not, enlightenment is about never hitting a dead end. It's about your quick recovery, your quick turnaround. This isn't about never feeling sad or angry or mad or upset or disappointed or whatever. It's about maintenance of your peace and moving through the things quickly and efficiently. I'm feeling this way. There's something that needs to heal. There's something that needs to be released. There's something that needs to be addressed. Let's get to it. Let's get onto it, over it, into it. And so we can move on, right? Yes. Okay. What about, oh yes, a fairy card. I keep forgetting, and then they keep coming up in the charms. And then I'm like, oh yeah, next time. And then I forget again. Okay, so we'll let the Fae come out because they are very good at this balance, this dichotomy. They've got their pulse to the earth. Pulse on the earth? What is it? Something like that. Their hand on the pulse? Something like that. Okay. Okay. We've got indie, which I feel like is going to be something over here. And we've got the piper, which is going to be something over there. Okay, let's see what they say. A 63. The piper. Indie. Indecision, wishy-washy, commitment, and decision making. It's decision time. Time to make up your mind, make a decision, then stick to your commitments, okay? Yes. Where do you want to be? Set yourself a definite time period to complete your decision, right down to the day and the hour. Give yourself time to put the decision into practice before it is too late. Once that arbitrary but carefully judged decision time is set, ask for guidance for your highest good, then weigh, consider, ponder, and gather information. If we do this, if we have asked for aid, the answer seems somehow to fall magically into place at the appointed time. Then it is just a matter of trusting that answer and carrying it through. We can ask for help with that as well if we wish. It is willingly given. Okay, yes, this is the thing. Avoiding making a decision is making a decision. It is a less bold and conscious decision making, but it is still making a choice, right? To do nothing is a choice. And we can get caught in the should I stay or should I go now, right? But this is about our energetic maintenance, and the longer we linger in uncertainty, we are not flowing, and we're certainly not overflowing, right? Okay. And 24. The piper, music, order, harmony, seduction, and empathy. To get what you want, the piper recommends that you try polite requests and gentle, patient persuasion. Excuse me. And then wait, quietly welcoming for it to come to you. Seek harmony and tranquility in yourself and the world around you. Use tenderness and gentleness. This card speaks of a time of harmony, creativity, and increasing order. It tells of communication without words. Is that emotion? The music of empathy and the awareness of feelings and concerns of others. This is a time to pay attention to the subtleties of others' expressions of feelings and ideas. Okay, that's another aspect of your bouncer. The feeling beyond the surface, right? Okay. Look past the surface. There you go. And listen as you would to a beguiling melody on the very edge of hearing. He also plays melodies in our dreams, which may be filled with meaning and importance. And then he leaves it up to us to understand what they mean. Okay, a little more of this connection and this knowingness and this openness to receive the messages, right? This may also be a good time to be aware that others may be listening to us with sensitivity and clarity, so much so that they may hear what we are truly saying more clearly than we do ourselves. There's that interbeingness. This is that openness to others' perspectives and contributions. Not in the sense of we need validation from them. This is the awareness that because we are multidimensional, there are angles that we can't necessarily see that someone else can. This is why when you get two overflowing cups to come together, they supersize because there is a expansion in safety and unity, something like that. This card may also signify musical talent or ability, or it may be suggesting that the use of music in some way is in some way important at the present time. What do you think about that? Right? Yes. Well, harmony. Absolutely harmony. Beautiful. Absolutely harmony. Okay. Just gonna do a left hand shuffle here. And we'll get these three tiles. Your heart knows. Okay? And that's the tricky thing. You know, it's one thing to check in. It's one thing to receive the messages, but you need to know, right? And how do you know? It is your connection with your heart. Okay. Cleanse your energy. Yeah, keep it clean, keep it tight. This is the maintenance, right? And there are those who do not have tight energetic maintenance, and you can love them all you can, but you get near them and their debris um, interacts with you. And yes, you've got some really good practices and modalities and things in your tool belt in order to help you to release and whatever, but it's about allocating of energy. When you create a peaceful, loving, reciprocating environment, your energy is not upon the maintenance, it is upon the expansion, it is upon the growth and the compounding and the overflow and the creation, right? This is the difference between the company that you keep. Are you using your energy to create, or are you using your energy to clean and clear just in order to maintain in vicinity? Something like that. Okay. Take bold action. Okay. This is your balancing out. This is your passion. This is your fire, right? That Kina spoke about. And this is moving passionately towards the things that foster and encourage and support all of the things that we were talking about in this beautiful overflowing unity of gorgeousness. Okay? Yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Let's get a couple of charms. Beautiful. Okay. What do we got here? This owl, beautiful confirmation. The owl coming in fast. Okay, your wisdom center, your knowledge, your learning, your creative fire, your gorgeousness. Look at this. Your heart knows. Look at the work that you have done on your heart, on your peaceful nervous system. Value it. Value the work that you've done and protect it, right? Yes. Look, we've got the amethyst spider. This is your protection of your energetic web. And we've got, oh, this is beautiful. They were connected because this is my sun and moon kitty, which is basically like the twin flame kitty, and it was holding a wish. Okay, so your ability to balance yourself, this is what is drawing in beautiful balanced relationships of gorgeousness. A wish coming true that's free. Okay, yes, you want to be free to sing your song, have a safe place to land, to be, but also flying free. Okay, and there's the twin flame butterfly. Two gorgeous butterflies coming together to create one gorgeous butterfly of freaking epic proportions. Okay, we've got the Pegasi, gorgeous. Okay, and it flies towards harmony. Beautiful. It's magical and it's gorgeous, just like you. And then we've got you are getting close to home. Okay. This is the state of being that you are emerging into, that you are recalibrating your entire system into holding, being. And that's beautiful. And look, the angels are there with you in all of your connections to love and support, okay? To heal, to protect, and to validate and confirm. Okay, yes, 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 yes. There is the beautiful reading for today. Lots of things to consider and to tighten up, right? And to be gorgeous in within because of with on. Okay, I realized that I did move these guys from over here. And so we can look at it this way, right? Your balancing of your light and your shadow, right? You need your shadow to set firm boundaries, to say no, to stand behind you, to fight your battles, to claim what is rightfully yours. This is why it's part of the integration, right? Part of your duality. This is why you are able to have tight security at your door. Okay. And this contributes to your wishes growing. I mean, think of this as your sacred garden where you have all these tender shoots all over the ground. And unless you are inviting people who are cautious and light-footed, and you're just letting anybody run and tramp, and they're stepping on everything that's trying to grow in there. So yes, yes, something like that. Okay. Love and appreciate you and wishing you all the love. Bye for now.